getting to the pointy end of things. Now, first things I want to run over is last week we got a head start on the flooring and the painting. Now everyone's kind of chasing each other. I'm chasing the floor bloke with skirting. So wherever he's finished putting his floors down, I'll slam my skirting on. The painters are chasing me, painting skirting and arcs where they can. And painting windows and things like that. The windows are getting painted black, which looks really nice. I think it's gonna tie in with everything really well. Now we haven't had trades here because we didn't want to get in the way of the bloke laying floors, but he's wrapping up and so we're gonna have tilers and electricians this week. So hopefully the bathrooms get close to finished. They made a start on those last week and hopefully we get lights. So downlights and things, we don't have to use that temporary light that's behind me. And we're thinking about doing some decks and things outside because we've got some air conditioning units that we want to put on top of the deck. And so in order for those to go in, we need to finish the decking. So that's around the side of the house. I've already made a head start, ripping up pavers and jackhammering away a concrete ramp. Now I am doing skirting here. I have been over skirting properly previously in another video on my channel. So if you want to learn how to install skirting and how to do scribes and things like that, how to cut them, I go over it in detail in another video, and I'll leave a link to that in the description below.
Before Pay gives you instant access to your pay today.
Alright, let's wrap up another week. We finished all the skirting in this room and architraves and window winders, so we're out of there. We're looking at installing doors. We've got a couple in already, namely this one. We still have this one to go. Tilers are almost done. We've got our feature walls done. All the skirting in this hallway is finished now. We've still got a door to go at the top, but that's for next week. This living area is looking pretty good. We've got some black paint on these windows. Still waiting for stonework at the end there. But we've finished our skirting in here as well. We slapped on the linen cupboard door. Got our switchboard and some shelves in there. All the skirting in here is finished and in this hallway. Yet another bathroom looking pretty good. The ensuite is looking pretty good. I don't want to walk in there, they're just done the grouting, so it's all looking pretty nice. The shower bloke has come and measured up, so shower screens will go in soon. Now this deck here isn't quite finished, but we're far enough ahead. We don't have to worry about the fridgies needing us to finish this. Our main priority is getting ahead of the painters inside. As you can see, we got some new residents who have just moved in over the weekend. And that little shed over there has been built over the weekend as well. Give these guys some shelter. It looks like we'll be getting rid of this temporary fencing soon and actually putting in a real fence. That's all the timber for that. So here's just a close-up of this little shed. Pretty sure that plywood's going to be temporary, but this will do the job. Got some hardwood battens at the back here. I think that's what will be the end result. Can't complain with that. That's about it for this week. Hello, gorgeous. Alright, good morning everyone. We hit a bit of a milestone yesterday. We have lights. love stacking firewood?
Yeah, dude. I don't.
We'll be back. Do you like stacking wood?
I love it.
Have I got the job for you? Look at all this wood. We got big wood, we got mod wood, we got long wood,
Got some fire timber.
we got some medium wood and some round wood. And we got wood under the trailer.
And I've got a big fat wooden one.
Listener, move to it. It's his.
Alright, it's been a while since we did a tour, and the next video you see, the house is going to be finished. So we'll just run through it, see how it is now, see what I've missed out on filming, and just show you everything that's been done to get you up to date. So painters have been busy, I've been busy, cabinet makers have started to move in. I've finished all the doorways and handles and things like that. They've only been dismantled for painting. Now this bathroom's looking pretty good, tiles are done. Glass has gone in today. Some of the fixtures for the plumbing have gone in the laundry. Paint and doors and handles and everything. Cabinet makers only started today, so that's why things are a bit of a mess. But they are getting the kitchen happening. Looking pretty good with some paint on the walls as well. This area here is a big cabinet, so you'll never see any of that mess. Now the main living area is looking really good. The stonework got finished. We got a couple of blocks on the ceiling to mount the fans, but we had to shape them up a bit to match the rake in the ceiling. The mantle's all done and dusted, sanded and varnished. Looks really good. I know it's a bit of a tease that all this crap's in front of it, but you just have to come back next week when we do the final tour with the house finished. Now these French doors have been installed as well. They were originally a part of the house, so it's good to see them reused. Nothing's happened in the walk-room wardrobe except for paint. This ensuite's coming along as well. All the tiling's done, the glass is happening. This is that wall we built earlier that's gonna act as our shelf. Kind of makes a bit more sense now that it's finished. Stairs are done, handrails done. This doorway is also finished. This window's been repaired. No more rotten timber there. Another one of those fan blocks. This one was also pretty tricky because the rake in this ceiling is much steeper. But anyway, we got that done. Just the little things that have been happening that is pretty hard to film. Especially when I'm all over the shop and I can't finish something, or especially from start to finish, it's not worth filming. This room's looking really good too. Now we'll go down the hallway and have a look at what's been happening down here. Our cupboard's finished. Obviously the door's not on it, but we had to make that for the switchboard to be installed and for the lights to get powered up. We're starting to paint in this room. This bathroom's looking pretty good. All the tiles are on. Glass, toilet, same old scenario. This room has seen a bit of paint as well. So it's all shaping up nicely in here. And we'll go have a look outside. All right, so all our eaves are finished, all the trim is on. That's been a bit of a slow burn, this one. Just kind of getting fascia on when we have a chance, and then something else takes priority, and then we come back to it later. So good to see that finished. Now we've got a massive fence going in here to keep the dog in. So this whole area here along the driveway, all the way up past there, and then it'll return back in. So less and less mess as we go. Good to see these windows painted on the outside. They look a heap better. Obviously they're still not finished. Now we built this deck around here so that the air conditioning could get fitted off because the units had to be at deck height. So there we go. Here's a lesson. Don't cut metal on top of a deck. It'll bloody ruin it and leave all these marks on it. So I'm sure we can fix that up, but a bit of a shame that it happened. So this is the deck between the shed and the laundry. We built this screen here. Looks better from the other side. We've got the gate on. So that's all looking really neat. Very happy with that. All right, so that's gotten you up to speed with where things are at. I'm getting taken off this job because it's kind of at that point where we just need to let cabinet makers and painters do their thing. Obviously there's a bit of plumbing and electrical work still to happen and a few odds and ends outside, but it's not so crucial for me to be here anymore. So I'm gonna be on different jobs now, won't be filming anything. And when I come back, fingers crossed the house is finished and we can give you a grand old tour of what it looks like when it's done. All the cabinetry's gone in, and then bench tops and a few other things that need finishing off. So it'll be good to see that done. We'll do a bit of a before and after as well, because this house has come a really long way, but not long now. And we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.